Welcome Stampers. I'm Jennifer Kirk. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator from Guelph, Ontario, and I am going to share with you today how to make this card. So before we get started, I am going to find my iPad. Just give me 1 second. I don't know where the day went, and all of a sudden it's 3:30. It's like, I'm not ready to go on, but here I am. I'm here, but I'm a little bit disorganized today, so I apologize. My head is a little bit crazy, so if I'm talking nonsense today, you know why. It's just, I don't know if it's end of holidays and the chaos of knowing I'm going back to work tomorrow or what, but here we are. I will do my best to get us through this without too much ordeal. I'm just pulling up my my catalog, my what is this called? Video, so I can see, make sure that I'm in the right area. It's not working for me though. I don't know why, but here we go. All right, let's just hope it works. So, it just started. Okay, let me get the volume down. Wrong way. Okay. Now I'm ready. Sorry about that, guys. All right, so we're going to be using a product from the brand new catalog that just went live on the 2nd of January. So this is now, you can order from this. It's everything is open to customers, and you're gonna love it. Absolutely love it. I'll give you a little sneak peek. I'm not gonna go through the whole thing, but I'll show you the ones that we're doing today. But Stampin' Up has changed the mini catalog this year. Not only did they change the paper orientation, which I kind of love it this way. It gives you more room to look at things. They've added some neat referencing, so you can really clearly see what the bundles are and where they are and what they come with and where to find them. Okay, so we are going to be using the Timeless Tulips bundle. So it's a beautiful stamp set and a punch. I will show you that in a minute. We're also going to be borrowing some stuff from the Parisian Beauty bundle. So I will show you that as well. All right, so let's go in. So the Timeless Tulip, beautiful fonts, really good for Easter, get well soon, Mother's Day, birthday, and just a simple hello. It's the distinctive stamp set, so you'll see it when we use it today. It's really cool, and it comes with a punch. So where did I put my stamps? I moved everything. So this is the stamp set here that we're going to be using. Okay. Together with that, I have borrowed some of the sentiments. I'm dropping everything. You should see my desk. It's a chaotic mess. Is this making you jealous to get in? Oh, there's so many beautiful things in this catalog. I can't wait to share them with you. All right, I'm just going to quickly flip. So we are going to be using some of the DSP from the Parisian Blossom Specialty Designer paper. This paper is gorgeous. I will show you that in a second. We're also going to be using this, the, what is that called? Ribbon? Told you my brain is not quite there today. And then I'm also stealing some sentiments from this Forever Blossoms bundle. So again, beautiful fonts. And yeah, and the original card that I did here, this one, I used the sentiments from Peaceful from here. And this, again, gorgeous. So it comes with the poppies. So the original card, I used sentiments from here. But today, I'm going to change it up and do a different sentiment, okay? So that's that. The paper. All right. absolutely gorgeous. It has champagne foil in it. I don't know if you can see it on the camera. I'm trying to see if it's showing up there, but it's champagne foil, and it's just beautiful colors, just very subtle. So you get 6 pieces, 2 designs each. Okay, so there's that with the foil in there. These, which I absolutely love, this one. And you'll notice that there's only 5 because I've already used the full 2 sheets of the other one, but I'll show you a little bit because we're using 1 piece of it. So on the back, fleur-de-lis, just a nice design, another nice design, postage stamp mark, and some beautiful flowers. So this paper, absolutely gorgeous. Can't wait to use it in other projects. The one piece that is missing, because I have used all of it, this is the last piece, is one that we're using in the card today. So it's got the Eiffel Tower on this side and some flowers, and then just a nice design on that side. So we will be using that today. All right, so I mentioned that I'm stealing some sentiments from some other stamp sets. So we're going to be using the Always and Forever from the Forever Blossoms. I'm going to be using Wishing You Happiness, Every Happiness the Special Day Will Bring, and that way we can use it for anything. So it can be an anniversary, it can be a wedding, it can be whatever. And then we're also going to be using this. This is from the Parisian Beauty, and we're going to use that as a background. Okay, and it says, let's see if I can read it. It says, basically, it doesn't matter what it says on our card, but because I'm just using it as a background stamp, but it does say, I love you till my heart could burst. All I love and all I want and all I need is you forever. Without you, dearest dear, I couldn't not see or feel or hear or think or live. Isn't that beautiful? All right, so let's get started. All right, again, going to make something similar to this. So what we need, and I will put a link to my blog with all of the measurements on it, so you don't need to go and try and write these down. I've put, because my brain is not here, I've put sticky notes on it so I know what size it is. All right, so we need piece of Pool Party at 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. We need a piece of black, basic black, and this is 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. We need the Designer Series paper, and this is 5 1/4 by 4, and it's run through, I don't know if you can see it on here, but I ran it through the Scripty 3D folder from the annual catalog, and that just gives it a little bit of texture. Okay, then what we need is for the inside, we need a piece of Whisper White, which is 5 1/4 by 4. I'll get rid of all my cheat sheets here. We need another piece of basic black, and this is 4 3/4 by 3 1/4. And then we need a piece of Whisper White, and this is 4 1/2 by 3. So there is lots of paper in this one. We will then need just a piece here cut out using the Painted Labels dies. Okay, so I just cut that out in basic black. So we'll need that for our sentiment. And then I just have some scrap here that I'll be stamping on and punching out or cutting out in the Petal Pink and in the Soft Seafoam. Okay. And that's it. That's all we need. So let's get started. Oh, the other thing that we do need is our Stamparatus. Okay, so we're going to start on the background piece now. So I'll move everything else out of the way. So we're going to be using the background here. Okay, so I only use one magnet because I'm scared of the magnets. They're too strong. They pull apart, and I really don't want it to shatter. I don't know why I just pulled that out on me. So I only use one magnet, and that's all you really need because they're so strong. Okay, so we're going to ink up. So this is the Stamparatus. I placed the stamp on here already. This is filthy. I had a class yesterday and I haven't cleaned everything. So I've placed this here and lined up the paper. And so all we're gonna do is ink it up, and we're using Pool Party. Give it a push down, lift up. If it's how you want it, then I just lift it up, move it down one more hinge, ink it up again, push it down, lift it up, move it down one more hinge, and I just keep doing this all the way to the bottom. How easy is that? Oh, I love this feature of the Stamparatus. Okay, I just had to move it, but I have a cheat sheet here lined up, so I know where my paper should go. I'm just going to move the magnet up there so that I can stamp at the bottom here. So I'm going to ink it up, and I haven't moved it. Move it down, stamp it, lift it up, move it down, ink it up, stamp it, and we're done. All right, so I'm going to move this out of the way, get our paper out. How easy is that? Like, that is when, you know, it took stepping up a while to design the Stamparatus, and I'm glad they took their time, because that is a really cool feature that I just absolutely love. All right, so the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to take our Petal Pink, and I'm using the largest. There are 3 different size tulip stamps. So for the outside, I am using the largest. The largest one is the one that the punch coordinates with. And I'm just going to ink up, stamp off, and randomly just put a tulip somewhere. Okay, and I'll put another one down here. Okay, and then while I have it here, I'll take a piece of Petal Pink, and I will stamp full strength on that. Okay, so I stamped off on here and full strength on there. You don't have to stamp off, because it is quite light, but I just think it's, I don't know, I liked it stamped off, so I stamped it off, but you don't have to. Okay, now we're going to use the Soft Sea Foam, and we're going to put some stems on here. Now, because I will be punching this one out, I will be putting 3 stems on. Okay. And again, oh, that's too light, so you don't need to stamp off the Soft Sea Foam, because you won't be able to see it. And then I'm going to be sticking the other one in around here. Hopefully I'm on the camera. So I'll just put a 3rd stem there. All right, and then I'm going to close this, because knowing my luck, I will punch out the tulip and it will land right in the ink pad. If it's not my stamped project landing in there, it's me landing in there. All right, so we're just gonna, I should have had a bigger piece of scrap so that it's easier to line up, but you can get your fingers in there. Okay, and we're gonna just line it up. I always get it where I think it's good. It's hard for me to see on this angle because I'm not right over it. Yep, so that's good. And then just give it a punch. And there we are. Put this in the rubbish. Move this over. And then I'm just going to pop that up with some dimensionals if I can find them. Of course, I put the dimensionals under. Now, I can't see if there's anybody watching. I can't see any comments, so I don't know if there's anybody watching me. If you are, hi, I'm not ignoring you. I guess, let's see. All right, so I'm just gonna pop it up. I can't see if people are watching, so if you're there, hi. If you're not, I hope you join me later and watch the replay. I'll also be putting it on my YouTube channel so you can catch it from there. And I'll put all the links to where you can connect with me underneath this posting. All right, so there we are. We're pretty much done with the outside. I am going to stamp a leaf in Soft Sea Foam, on Soft Sea Foam, so it's tone on tone. And we will punch that out. There we go. And I'm just gonna line it up. Oh, of course, I stamped it upside down. Yay me. Yay me. All right, so I'm just gonna give it a haircut. And put it the right way around this time. Oh, I still need to give it a haircut. I was put this part so that it would be longer so I could hold it, but of course I put it on the wrong end. Oh. All right, in you go. Line it up and give it a punch. And this is just rubbish. And this I am going to not glue down right now. I'm going to get the sentiment ready and I'll get everything centered up with the sentiment. Okay, so I'm going to use the Always and Forever. I do want my sentiment to be a little bit darker than the colors that I'm using. So even though I did the background in Pool Party, I'm going to use Coastal Cabana because it goes nicely with Pool Party. And it's just a little bit darker for the sentiment. So I'm just going to stamp that up, push down, straight up. That's done. Close the ink pad because, you know, everything will land in that if I don't. All right, we're going to be using this punch. It's called the Timeless Label Punch. It goes very nicely with the dies there. So just line your sentiment up in the middle, give it a punch, get rid of the waste. And there we go. Don't they go well together? I love it. So let's glue that down. Oh, I got goobies on my glue. Yuck. So I guess we're supposed to be getting some snow today or tonight. First day back at school for the kids, so let's hope they don't have a snow day. My husband's very happy though. He's found out that the ice up north on Simcoe is getting thick enough to go ice fishing, so he's extremely happy with that. Me, not so much, but that's okay. All right, so now let's attach this to the black backing there. Now we're really, other than having to stamp on the inside, we're really just in assembly mode. So we're gonna stick this together. Line it up. You have a couple minutes to push things around. Okay, and then we're going to get a piece of ribbon. Look at this ribbon. Isn't this gorgeous? And it matches the shimmer in the DSP as well. So I'm just going to cut a piece of ribbon this long here. Now, I use double-sided tape just to stick it down because I can't be bothered fiddling with glue dots and that, but glue dots will work, so you could always just put a glue dot down here. And oh, I just got a paper cut. Oh, that hurt. I hope I don't bleed all over my project. That won't be good. Oh, no blood yet. Let's hope it didn't hit. Okay. I'll tie a bow after. So we have that done. Now I'm going to assemble all of these. Isn't this gorgeous? I hate hiding this, but you know, I wanted the Pool Party for this card. I can't believe that I have gone through an entire 2 sheets of this. So you do want to make sure your script is the right way up so that your wording isn't upside down when you adhere it to cardstock to the pool party one. The black one doesn't matter, you can just turn that upside down, but this, you do want to make sure you're right way up when you put it on here. All right, stick it there. All right, so I do have 2 people watching me. Hi, whoever you are. I don't see who you are, but I do see that there's 2 people. Okay. Last piece. So we can either put this off to one side or we can center it. I kind of like it a little bit off to one side, not quite centered. So let's try that. So we'll just glue that down. And oh, I got stuff stuck there. All right, so we're just gonna line it up, not centered, but you know, straight, as straight as you can get. We are talking me here, who typically doesn't do anything straight. All right, now this guy I'm just gonna have coming out from there. So we're going to, I might actually stick it onto the label, which I'm going to pop up. And I didn't bring my tool over, or do I have it in here? Maybe I do have it in here. I take a pick tool. I use this all the time because I can never pick up glue dots and get them in the right spot. So I always use this to help me. Okay, and then I'm gonna just stick it like that, and then we're gonna pop that up with some dimensionals. And then we're almost done the front, and then we just have a little bit of stamping in the back, and then we're done. So this card would be good for an anniversary card, a wedding card. Isn't that cute? Oh, we're not quite done. We need a bow. And of course, I should have tied one before I got on because, you know, it's never going to work properly for me on live video, but we will see what I can do. I can tie a bow normally. That doesn't look this sad. Just keep playing with it until we get it the right size, right tightness. Okay, that works. Scissors. And I will stick it on with a glue dot here, maybe 2, because we don't want our bow to come off, do we? There we are. All right, so that's the front. So let's get the inside done. And here we can use the 2 smaller tulips, if I can get my ink here. And I'm just going to put them in the bottom corner. Okay, so I don't know, maybe here. That looks good. I should have my pad underneath here. I didn't stamp off on this one. But that's okay. It's on the inside, it's not as important. And put the smaller bud on here, close that up. Let's do some stems. We are going to fussy cut this one out and just lay it over the top here. So I'm going to put an extra stem. Hopefully you guys can see and my head's not in the way. I keep forgetting that I'm on video, and then other than I'm sitting here talking to myself. But hopefully my hair, you're not looking at my head. Okay, and we're just gonna fussy cut the little one out. Almost there, oops. pop him up. It's just, he's a wee little one, so we only need one dimensional on there. Stick it in like that, and then all we need is a sentiment. So I will take the Costa Cabana again, and you do want to make sure your sentiment is straight. Mine wasn't, so I would have had a crooked card. I typically line my paper up with the grid line so that I can get it somewhat straight. And there we are. Cute. And then we just need to adhere this in. We made this card at my class yesterday up in at Bellwood Lake at Maple Leaf Acres. So, and the ladies enjoyed it. All right, so we can either have it as a anniversary or a wedding. We could have, you know, or this would be perfect for a wedding as well. I did this one as a sympathy card. It worked for a sympathy card. Would work for a birthday card. It's just very versatile, and you know, the DSP and the stamp, they all work well together. So I hope you enjoyed this card. I thank you for joining me, and I did want to give you a little bit of information right now. So we have the new mini catalog that just started, which I showed some products out of, and we used some of the products today. It's also celebration time. This is an awesome time to stock up on your craft supplies and get some of those things that some of those stamp sets that you love, or the bundles that you love. So from January 3rd to March 31st, when you make a purchase of $60 Canadian, and that's before shipping and before tax, you get to pick something free out of here. Now, we do have level 1 or level 2. So level 1 is for any $60 purchase. If you do a $120 purchase, then you can also choose a level 2. So if you want to look some of them really cute, like look at this. Isn't this cute? The Gang's All Mirror. So you could choose this as your free item. There's a lily die. There's a whole bundle actually for the lilies. So you can get the die with a $60 freebie. You can get this one, and this is a level 2 with the dies that come with the stamp, and that's $120. And then you also have this gorgeous paper. So you could get it all together if you have a really big order. And it's all for free. It's all for free. So this is in addition to whatever you order and all the goodies you get from the regular catalog. You can get some embellishments as your choice. You can get a full card kit. Like, how amazing is this? You can make, how many cards can you do? 8 cards. So 4 of each of the 2 designs. That is free with your purchase. You can get this really cool birthday cake. This amazing DSP. I love this DSP. We're going to be using some of that shortly. Sending you thoughts. There's perfect sentiments here. Here's a level 2. You can get the punch, and the punch punches out these little flowers that go with the stamp set. Here's another level 2. This is a bundle. You get this stamp set, and you get this really cool rock embossing folder here. And then this, if you do host, if you're a host and you have a qualifying order of $375 or more, so if your party makes $375, you get this for free. So that's an added bonus. So absolutely amazing time. It's also a really great time to join Stamping Up. You don't have to sell, you don't have to demonstrate, you don't have to do videos. You can just buy your crafting stuff that you love and that you're going to buy anyway. For $135, you get to choose $165 of stuff from the annual catalog, the occasions catalog, the clearance rack, anything you want. You can collect. You choose $165 worth of product. You only pay $135. There's no tax and there's no shipping on your starter kit. During celebration, you also get this amazing deal. You get a mini trimmer, and I'm trying to find where mine is. I use mine all the time. How cute is this? Okay, and it is really, it's a strong blade. I use mine all the time. It's, you know, perfect. You get 6x6 paper sampler, so samples of a bunch of the DSP that's in the mini and in the celebration. And you get to pick, on top of all of that, you get to pick an extra free stamp set. All for only $135. So if you're interested, if you live in Canada and if you do not have a demonstrator, please reach out to me. I can tell you all about it. I can help you join up. And really, like $135, that's 2 bundles, right? So if you're going to buy 2 bundles in the mini occasion, you might as well join up. And then every subsequent order you put in, you get a 20% discount. How cool is that? All right. So that's my spiel on joining Stamping Up. This is the time to do it. It's a no-brainer, really, if you're putting in a big order. So thank you very much for joining me, and I hope you guys have a great week. I'm back to work. I'm not looking forward to that, but I guess, all good things do come to an end, and I do like my job, but I also liked being able to spend time in the craft room stamping. So that will be sad to have to go back to reality. But thank you very much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this card. I will be putting all the details I'll be posting a blog with all the details, and I will update the video and put the link to the blog underneath it. I'll also be uploading this to YouTube, so you can watch it there as well. And all the dimensions and that will be on the blog. So have a great week, and we will see you next week. Take care. Happy stamping. Bye-bye.